traffic is streaking towards where I stand in a cacophonous blur that expands until it hits the edge of my drifting mind, and I take a sharp step backwards and nearly trip over the crooked edge of the pavement. Fortunately, I'm good at catching myself at the last moment. I'm running late, and I'm out of practice at crossing roads like these, where each vehicle in the rush is more determined to crush any attempted jaywalkers than to reach the end of the race before the one in front of it. I have to cross, but I can't move forward, like how I need to eat the food in front of me, but my body can't do it, so I write this instead. The blur amoebas in front of me, and I'm sure I should have slept some more, because maybe if I reach my hands out in front of me, I'll touch some science fiction jelly, hovering, separating me from the traffic. It's useless. I'll have to stay on this side of the road, and she'll have to come to me. I hunch myself as far away from the other people as possible to wait. She does eventually, and she crosses the traffic as a neighbor. I wince at myself. I don't know why we meet here in chaos, when all we want is to listen to this semester's music, by which I don't mean the chorus of poems. But are we supposed to meet at our parents' houses or something ridiculous like that? At least in this dream I can breathe the air of this place, not that place, which means I'm not stuffing my nose and the edges of my hair to not smell poison, not coughing, not sneezing. I don't know if it helps. Soon I will be there, so right now I just have to put the words down and hope everything will get to the point without giving me too much stress or taking me from too much sleep. The music falls below expectations as always, so I should have expected it. After these months, we want it to be so much more than it is, or maybe it's just my inability to really feel things, or really appreciate beauty for what it is. I don't go into raptures like she does, but this time she doesn't even go into raptures, so maybe it's not me. The chocolate falls below my expectations too, but I've never felt an imagery as much as you. And anyway, I keep craving those warm, melting chocolate chip cookies from college, that is, here. I'm still here. In the evening, I drape a shawl onto my shoulder as in an attempt to discourage mosquitoes, as I step out onto the veranda to be away from the house. It's a beautiful house, but it's an oppressive house. There's too much hidden, not supposed to exist, should have. Why does your shirt have such a low neck? It's the first time that's directed at me. I'm proud of both of us, although, of course, they're blaming you. We are all responsible for the moral and philosophical and matrimonial choices of our younger relatives, especially when we have both stolen bits from the same essence of someone whom they knew made those wrong choices, and forced all to pay for it. I've thought this before, but never told you. Do you think that's what makes them almost uncannily wary, like they know we were out to cause trouble before we did? I think so, but apparently I believe in the curses and patterns that run through families and determine the gender of your baby. I would feel sorry for her, but I'm not doing so badly myself, so I suppose it's all right. Maybe that's the real reason why you keep going to Bombay. These are new discoveries. I feel like I'm on a ship casting out to the uncharted waters of the things I have had to deny for so many years, to have any hope of coming out with myself intact. But I am, so when I'm there, I can now entertain other people's impossible ideas to build myself up inwards. Thank you.